to a new modern video. We have a new card in our deck. Anticausal Vestige is the one of the new cards that may slot into modern. So happy to try it out today. It's a 6 mana 7/5 that has the warp cost of 4. Warp means that you can pay 4 instead of 6, and the card dies end of turn. This card dying end of turn has a trigger because this says when it leaves the battlefield, you draw a card, and then you manipulate a permanent with mana value less or equal than the lands you control. So this is just card advantage that is also like a body that you can cast for cheaper with Eldrazi Temple. And of course, you have Tron, so you can cast the cheaper tapping Tron lands as well. It's slightly different than the Tron list I've played. This is from my friend Mattia, and he has made a trophy magical land with it. He was playing Palantir of Orthanc, one of my favorite cards in Cube. This card is so fun because there's all the mysteries around it, right? Like your opponent is gonna respect the Palantir. You make you draw a card, or they're gonna mill 2 cards, and then you mill some like 7 drops, dealing them 14, stuff like that. It's quite fun, I believe. The sideboard is just a bunch of Karn targets, as well as a couple of Karn Liberated, a card that we don't see very often these days. All right. Oh, this is definitely a keep. We got the Devourer of Destiny, looking to find a second draw land. Tenzarg, thank you for the 3rd month. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Opponent begins their game by disrupting my starters. I had a very strong turn 1 Mindstone into map. They're taking the Mindstone. Okay, interesting. Now, if the Devourer of Destiny finds one of the 8 Urza lands, I can have turn 3 Tron. Let's see what happens. They do find it. Very good. So I can click on the tower and go mine map. Buongiornissimo. Good morning, everyone. Thoughtseize, that's fine. Love the strength of Tron against this Discard Spells deck. It's just that you sit on top of a pile of lands and you just top deck whatever. Oh, wow. I didn't realize I was up against Lantern Insight. Lantern of Insight. Okay. Well, in past, this was a very good matchup. One of the best matchups. Thoughtseize again. Okay. Back from Croatia? Yeah, I'm gonna leave soon after. As well. Lots of trips in this early August. Okay. Glaring Fleshraker is a good card. My opponent has it in his Naren Bridge. You know what? I believe the Glaring Fleshraker is just really, really strong. Although what my opponent can do is, end of turn, I don't crack the map, and they upkeep tap this, and I don't draw this, so I think might as well just get my draw lands. Terrible, or all this dust. Ooh, I love Palantir. Alright, I'm just playing Visage here. I don't think Devour Destiny does very much else. And yes, my opponent is near in Bridge, but I don't have a 3rd land yet. Yeah, they mill themselves. They're looking for a 3rd land to play the Ensnaring Bridge. As if they let me draw the Palantir. Yeah, I believe they couldn't. I can honestly see myself losing this game. Like, my opponent has to find a 3rd land, but it's not going to be that hard. Exactly, they just draw Ancient Steerings into land. I break again on my draw step, and my opponent will take 6 down to 3, and then it'll just land the... They'll just land the Ensnared Bridge, and I can't do much about that. So I think I should have lost this game, wow. Yeah, I just believe that if I found that Glaring Flesh Raker, my opponent just mills me there. Buongiorno, mistress. Yeah, I just came back last night. Just came back last night. I think I have to concede here, actually. Funny, but they have total control over my draw steps. I don't have outs at this point. Alright. Well, the lantern lock. Again, this should be a very good matchup, so I'm not this, I'm not, I'm fine here. Honest Dust, I think it's bad. Yeah, Carnally Berated is just better. You don't say that very often. Carnally Berated is just better. Let's go. Everything else seems quite bad. I mean, I have Stone Brain, but I kind of want the Karn to Karn for it. Well, if Carnally Berated. Alright. This hand is somewhat fine, I think. I think I'm gonna go Ugin's Labyrinth here. It sets me up for a top deck. A top deck Eldrazi Temple, or, yeah, just Eldrazi Temple, I guess. Yeah, we're playing the Warp Eldrazi in this list. A couple of them. Ancient Steerings. Wow, it's not very good cookbook against me. Uh, okay, I got nothing. I can run this Kozak's command out, but I don't think I want to. I think it's better to hold it. In the past, Tron used to run Oblivion Stone, which was a beating against Lantern. That have to thoughts is my car in here, otherwise I just lose probably. Yeah, exactly. Current great creator seems very hard to deal with for them. Even if they pit the needle, the static ability is hard to come by. Yeah, I don't want to cast Kozak's command like this. I'm just gonna draw, play mine. Ooh. I was going to play Thought Knot Seer, but I think the Palantir is actually very hard for them to deal with, so I'm just going to cast it. Also, this card's so fun, as I said in the intro. Ooh, look at that. They're gonna mill it. They're gonna mill it. All right, I need to take a screenshot. I need to take a screenshot. All right, yeah, this card I love Palantir. In Cube is just so fun. Because there's just all that tricky little like, oh, and then in paper, you can also just joke to your opponent. It's very fun. It just makes the game light. It's very fun. All right, and gain some life. Vexing Bubble, weird. Ooh, Carly rated. This card is so rare to see nowadays. What should I do here? I'm afraid that they don't have any spells in hand. Maybe they do. Yeah, let's just play Thoughtless here. Yeah, they can't mill me again, so this is gonna. Okay, yeah, Thoughtless here is not good, but okay. This is just. Also, that doesn't. Right. So I'm just gonna draw both of these cards here. If I want to. I can also not to draw both of them. Because, like, They're gonna make me draw. I think the Glaring Flesh Raker is just too good. I don't know about Eldrazi Temple. I guess it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna top both. And again, they just have to make me draw. So next turn I can go Flesh Raker K command and it's lethal. I realize this now. Because you make tokens and every token triggers the Flesh Raker, so it's lethal. Long live Palantir of Orthanc. What a card. So you go Flash Raker. And there you go, K command. Am I right in saying it's lethal? I guess it's not exactly lethal. I was missing 1 damage. This one makes a thing, triggers 2 more things, trigger. Yeah, I wasn't lethal, but very hard for them to do with Flash Raker if they don't kill it. Uh-uh. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Every hand looks the same, as in the lands and spells have the same border, unlike, normal lands. It's always hard to understand what you actually got. I think this hand's very good though, so let's go. I don't have a 7 drop for Ugin's Labyrinth, so I guess it's not very good. It's fine. It's a fine hand. Can't complain. I guess that discard spell deck, so I'm not gonna mulligan any reasonable hand. There's like just so many bombs in this hand. Like Palantir, Flashbreaker, K Command, all cheap card that are just must take. Wow, they take the Palantir. And also Flute. Flute is, bit the needle in this matchup. Alright. Land them up, go. Codex Shredder without Lantern. Just mills me 1. And then Vexin Bobo. Sure. Let's hope to draw one of the Tron lands. That'd be the best. Palantir is also good. Alright. You surge. Oh no. I don't want to take a screenshot to my opponent. I guess I can say reason, I don't know, 1,000 to not play Tron. To not play Surgical. And go. I have to hide opponent name though. I don't wanna public shame them. Let me see. Yes, no. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is better. Corporal Orb. Okay, I guess he shut off the Glaring Flash Raker ability. Sure. Buongiorno, people. We concede on the spot. Yeah. Twitter will never know the truth, Yeah. All right. Let's crack the map. Go get a. I mean, I can either try to get lucky and just get a Tron land. So I'm winning anyway this game, probably. Just go big. I can also get Temple, but nah, let's just get Power Plant and try to get lucky. Go Palantir, which has proven to be very strong earlier. Yeah, people, we're gonna meet very, very soon. I have to build my legacy decks. I'm gonna do that on stream today. Ooh, 7 drop. Are they going to make me draw it? I think so. Do I like these cards? Honestly, not really, but I do want to keep the 7 drop on top. Opponent's gonna mill it for sure. I feel they're gonna mill it. No, you didn't mill it. Come on, you not even one? Usually they mill one. No, opponent just got burnt out after the 10 from before. Here's a saga. Hmm. I guess I can name Urza Saga here with flute. Yeah, I think I want to name Urza Saga with flute. I can also just go Flesh Raker and go big. Nah. I just go Stone Go, and then in their upkeep, I'm gonna name Saga with Flute. Could also play Flesh Raker, but I don't want them to make a construct. Okay, I'm looking for Anticausal Vestige. Let me read this card again. When this creature leaves the battlefield, draw a card, and then you can do some shenanigans. I do like Karn very much. Let's top both of these. Because I want to draw a card, and this is a new card that I want to draw. Maybe I don't need it. Oh, wow, that's true. You just milled my card. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I was supposed to draw the card. It is what it is. All right. Let's play this flute. And let's name Urza's. Let's get a Bennett. Urza's Saga. Man, I swear, every time I cast a flute, I expect to see my opponent hand. Cause I'm used to the what's it called? Sorcerer Spyglass. That just shows your opponent hand. And I remember when this card came out in MH3, it was the same thing in testing. We were just playing it, revealing the hand automatically. Like both me and my opponent, both of us thought the same thing. And I still did. Like I cast this and I thought, oh, what do you have in hand? And then I'm like, oh no, wait, that's not how it works. Anyway, draw. Expedition map. There it is. Alright, so we got Tron here. You've had opponents reveal their hand randomly to it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. You just cast it and the opponent reveals the hand. uh Alright, anyway, let's go map. Let's crack this to get tower. And now what did you take there? Oh, you took Kuz's command. Alright. Wait. Have I read this mistakenly? Whenever this is the battlefield, draw a card, then you may put a permanent. I don't think this works as you think. This just draws and puts a card from hand. It's like, yeah, it's from hand. I'm gonna do this. Because I can also go Flesh Raker Warp, but then I have nothing to put into play. I can always put a land. Huh. The thing is that they have Torpor Orb, so I'm not gonna deal damage, right? But I'm making a construct. Now let's just warp this and see what happens. I'll put into play Flesh Raker, I guess. Oh, end of turn, it does the thing. Alright, then I guess it was a mistake. I thought it was when I turned this the battlefield. Alright, then I made a mistake. Alright. Okay, so I could have had a token. And the turn first. Yeah, first let's trigger Palantir. Nice. So I can go bottom top. And then I draw from Palantir. And then I draw from Anticausal Vestige. No, opponent doesn't want to see my top card. Alright. Oh, they milled. Oh, they milled 3 with Palantir. And they got 13 damage. Exactly to 0. Wow. Well, I guess we can say that we won 2 games in a row with Palantir of Orthanc. Thank you, Da Beast. Appreciate the 6-month sub. And took 13 damage. And previous game, I don't know if you guys saw it, but my opponent took 10 in one hit. On turn 3, I played Palantir and I revealed Ulamog, 10 damage. Boom. Boosh. Yeah, man, I love Palantir and Cube so much. It's so fun in like Reanimator decks too, because they basically like, yeah, they're like kind of forced to just, not forced, but usually the first one they mill and they take like 7 damage, you know, if you get lucky. And then from there on, you're just scrying to draw a card every turn. Obviously, it dies to removal, and it's a 3-mana do nothing. But if you like control the board and things like that, it takes over. Hello, Anti-Mert. Yeah, GG, GG. I always find pleasure in seeing surgical extraction be extremely poor. Usually it's just because it's just poor, but not because it gets countered from your own spell. I guess it is what it is. GG. All right, guys. We gotta figure out how to sequence this. First thing first is, do we keep or mulligan? Because in Magic the Gathering, there's this button called mulligan. I've never really used it very much, but some people like to use it. Um, I must use this for the thumbnail. All right, what is it? Oh, okay, I will. I will. Do you have a better, a bigger, what's it called? Quality one? Yeah, I can do that. I can do that if you have a higher quality. Anyway, I think I'm mulligan. Jokes aside, this one's not good. All right, that's why we mulligan, because then you open the note. Okay, what do we do now? I think I can bottom Urza's tower here. I go turn one, Mind Stone. Yeah, that's bottom tower. Mind Stones. Three cards in hand on turn one. Go, go, go. When it goes, a land that doesn't seem like a magic card into Ragavan. I draw from the bottom of my deck. And then I guess I can already play Anticausal Vestige. Yeah, I think so. All right. I pass. This dies. I draw. I put another temple in play. And now this is warped. So next turn I can cast this. Is it good? It's not bad. It's not bad. David, hello. The vacation to Croatia was great. Opponent. Man, older cards don't look real. Oh no. Okay, oh thank God. I was afraid they could cast this card, but they can't, thankfully. Stern, can I do both? I got 6, 7, 8 mana. Unfortunately, I can't do both. It's turn 3, I have 8 mana, by the way. You play Gianni, make a cat, and you pass. Alright. I can drop a 6-drop here. It's pretty big. I wish it was 9 mana. It's only 8. I mean, I guess I have Karn. I have Ugin. Maybe I can deploy it soon. I can go Flesh Raker map. Nah, I think I should just drop a 6-drop into play. Yeah. 6, 7. I can draw a card with Mind Stone too. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know. It doesn't put anything into play. I guess it just blocks Ragavan better than Flesh Raker does. I map to get third temple. You want me to map and get third temple? I don't think that does anything. What does it do? I think I want to use my map to get Tron so I can cast this Ugin eventually. Ugin's very good against Boros energy. So the map will certainly get tower. The thing is, I may slow roll the map to use it after Flesh Raker. Yeah. Actually, you know what I want to do? Here, I want to draw off Mind Stone. I just said I needed more mana. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do this and pass. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Do this and pass. I'll play as Bombardment. Probably die though. I probably die. Maybe I should play this map, but just in case I top deck. Yeah. Alright, so I'm playing this guy. And then I play map pass. And if I top deck a Tron land. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters though. If I top deck a 7-drop. No. Not sure. Not sure. Tough choices. Kraken Hatchling, 24 months. That's 2 years. Thank you, my friend. Alright, so we got this dude into play. It's a 7-drop. What has it achieved so far? I guess you drew a card. Drew a card to ramp me a mana. It's not bad. Now we have to hope. We have to dodge bombardment. Static prison, I guess. You suggested me to go play Raker plus map, crack map, return Ugin. Don't think I had all of that available to me. I think that's a paper only legal play. Static prison triggers it. I know, but still. Because if I go Flesh Raker with these 2 temples, then I go map, then I can't correct the map and return to the labyrinth. If I go Flesh Raker map, redraw Ugin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think that line does it either. I don't think Flesh Raker map Ugin does it either. I just don't think I had any line that makes me Ugin next turn. Alright, they're doing something. What is it? Hope it's not Bloodman. Some people play Bloodman main deck these days. Alright, attack me with a cat. Well, I guess I have to take it. If I block, a giant flips. My bad does Temple doesn't cast Ugin. Online it does not. Put in place a card that we have to read. 3 mana. 2/4. When you cast your second spell each turn, choose one. Make 2 1/1 tokens. Put a something on each creature you control. Okay. Va bene. I draw against Labyrinth. Not particularly good. Now I wish I didn't crack the map. Or I didn't cast the map. Man, if I didn't cast the map here, I would have Oogie next turn. Instead here I do not. New haircut? Oh, it's the same one. Oh, it's the same one. Thank you, Sebastian. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I guess I do actually have it, right? Because I go crack the map. Yeah, okay. No, we got it. We got Karnik. We got Oogie next turn. Let's play Grey Ogre. Play land. And pass. Next turn I can buy back Oogie and crack map. And have a 7 mana. And this card is very, very strong. Hello. The boat trip was good. I burnt my forehead, which is something I've never done before. I guess there's new level of sunburn every year that passes by. When it plays Galvanic Discharge, triggering the Cosmogrant Zenith, making 2/1 mana 2. Okay, wow, triggering the Guided Souls as well. Nice, cool play. We need all this dust desperately here. When I can now fly the Ragavan over my Anticausal Vestige. Anti-casual Vestige. I wonder what that means. This card definitely does not play Commander, by the way. Take 6, down to 10. What you Ragavan for? Kozak's Command. Would have loved to draw that one. Unfortunate. Now, I return Ugin. And I crack them up. I'm thinking about getting a power plant. I think is the best one. Then draw. Should have gotten mine. Let's play Ugin. I think I want to kill a Johnny. It's causal. It's anti-causal vestige. Ooh, I thought it was casual. I see. All right. What do we take here? Because actually, this is hard. It's like maybe I take Ragavan here because a Johnny opponent doesn't have any white cards. Let's take Ragavan. Sorry, I meant to say red card. And now I have to gain life, draw a card, which is pretty bad, but what else can I do? We got double pair Tron. Not as effective as actual Tron. Mm. I wonder if this one was Season Pyro. Would have been better. Maybe not. Maybe not. Cosmo just kills me with the pump. Probably. Probably. When's the next Mengucci workshop video? Have you watched the one from yesterday? It's usually always out on Monday. Every Monday, 9 p.m. European time zone. I don't know where you are in the world, but I don't know, 3 p.m. New York time zone. Every Monday for a very long time at this point. Opponent casted a card. Ooh, it's not a new card. Halia, Guided by the Light, 3 mana 3/3, cast with Warp. Whenever Hyla or another creature or artifact you control enters, you gain 1 life. Okay. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card if you gain 3 or more life this turn. Warp for the cost of 1 white. Okay. Interesting. Hello, Librarian. All good, all good. We did. We did, we did. If we get another turn, we have all these dust in our deck. Why was the ancient pre-modern deck called Dissolution? I don't have an answer for you, but I'm sure if you ask ChatGPT, they'll know. At this point, like, I don't ask myself questions anymore. Okay. Looks like we're not dead. Ah, no, aspetta, sta buono, Mango. I gotta block the human soldier. That says that my opponent missed lethal. It is what it is. Static Prison. On Ugin. Alright, all is dust. I would like to see an all is dust. All is dust. Okay, we still have a chance. Come on. All is dust. Man, if I got Urza's mine, I would have resolved an Ulamog here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Va bene, dai, let's concede. Yeah, the it's obvious now that the punt was taking Urza's power plant instead of Urza's mine with the map. Alright. What do we want here? Don't think we want much. Yeah, let's just submit. You wanna cast on us here to seed our hand? It's some opponent can keep their secrets. Very nice. We lost because they didn't draw Palantir. That's true. That's indeed the truth. So his cards aren't particularly strong, honestly. I can take the Tunnels here just because it's not a land, I guess. But not a particularly good one. You qualify for Antwerp? Nice. Congrats. Alright, opponent plays Guide of Souls. And I just go Mind Stone here. I'm glad I didn't go Ragavan, otherwise I could have gone turn 2 Molten Rain. Whereas here I'm able to go 8 mana on turn 3. I don't know if I want to go Devour of Destiny or Karn plus Tauntauns here, because that's also a very valid turn 2 play. Johnny, that's a good curve. It's a very good curve indeed. Ooh, Eugene, let's freaking go. Mamma mia. Eugene, destroy this. Oh, sorry, exile that. Plus 3 mana. Oh, let's see here. Exile that. Spectacle. Yeah, you don't return from this. Thank you, Lupo. I appreciate that. Yeah, I can see that. I don't want to show me the hand. Alright. Well, that was easy. Opponent took a lot longer sideboarding than the game took. You know, siding Trinsphere against Boros. No, Trinsphere's card disadvantage. You only side it in against combo decks, not against normal decks. Okay. Let's take a look at this hand. We have the Hour of Destiny, but I think this hand is not great. Karn and Palantir aren't amazing against the Boros. So I'm just gonna mulligan. This one doesn't have any lands. So I have to mulligan to 5, unfortunately. Yeah, this is obviously a keep. Bottom Karn. What else do I bottom? Maybe Power Plant. Yeah. Opponent goes Ragavan. And I will dismember it in attack phase. Train Sphere isn't good against Boros. No, no, definitely not. 100% a mistake to set that in. You can quote me on that. You go turn to Thanatir or turn to Palantir. And considering multi 5, maybe I need the Palantir to just get lands to all this dust. We'll see what land I draw. Natural Tron feels so unfair. Yeah. It's been, 15 years, and it still feels unfair. Nice. Top land, amazing. Okay, you drew Urza's Tower. Hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, if I want to play anything, I have to play Ugin's Labyrinth. So let's go Ugin's Labyrinth. I guess I'm gonna go... Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go Thanatos here. When I can just have Molten Rain. Wow, Voice of Victory 3 lands. Crazy they didn't cast Voice of Victory there. Opponent draws a Static Prison. Okay. And Gyro Souls off of the Thanatos here. Va bene, va bene, va bene. Mamma mia. Now they have already the combo, because end of turn I triggered this and it goes to 3 energy. It was not easy to find myself in the spot after that hand, but I guess these two cards were nice draws. They were indeed nice draws. Play Palantir. And now we need to just get lands, I guess. Sighing over getting a 4-drop on turn 2. Times have changed. Yeah, I mean, Palantir is just not as good as it used to be. Discarding cards isn't good in Magic anymore. Opponent says be right back. I guess I will also be right back. Okay, here I am. Devour of Destiny Ulamog. Okay, let's bottom that and top Ulamog. Opponent's gonna mill for sure. For sure they're gonna mill. That's just how Palantir works. The first one, you always mill. Right? Nice. Okay, they took 10. Once again, Hulamog gets the job done. Static Prison eats an energy, which is important, because that means they can't fly anything if they don't draw an energy card. Bombardment. Not an energy card, but it's quite good. Hello, Daniel. Buenos dias. Am I dead? Not yet. Am I dead next turn? Cinque? Sette? Yeah, I'm dead on board. Rip. Man, when I thought not seared them, they had nothing. And I'm dead 2 turns later. Yeah, well, I guess we lost. Alright. Was my trip? Nice, nice, nice. Later I will leave again. Okay. Round 3. Keep. Okay. Lots of expensive cards on top of my deck. I don't think that's what I want though. Well, K Command is not a bad card ever. I don't know the matchup. I think I'm gonna leave this on top. Next turn, I can just get map. Sorry, temple. So I can cast turn 3 talents here, and then I have K command around. Yeah, I guess so. Breeding pool. Ooh, Amuletos. This is a very bad matchup. Historically. Historically, but also Tron is used to be good against Boros historically, so I guess we can invert history here. Bad for Tron, yeah. End of turn, I'm gonna get Temple, I'm gonna cast Tauntauts here. Maybe they never find a Titan. Oh, another Amulet, very scary. Also with Boseiju around as well. Oh, that's true. Opponent has 80 cards in the deck. I just noticed. Okay, I guess we have a chance then. Escape Shift. What's this card? Why? Why do they make magic cards look so awful these days? Anyway, 6 Escape Shift. Thankfully, this card has a beautiful art that I can take a look instead of the other one. Yorion less Yorion, yeah. I mean, it's a magic only league. That's fine. Opponent's probably having fun late night. Looks like AI slop. Yeah, I mean, no insult to the person who made this art or anything, but these cards just don't look real. They look like, I don't know, someone just clicked some buttons and they appeared. They don't even have a name on it. Come on. Alright, whatever. Attack. Land. Is there anything that I want to kick him in now? I don't think so. I think I just pass. Make tokens, draw. And then I can cast Ulamog, maybe. Yeah, I mean, even if I find Mind Stone, I'm not gonna go 2 mana Mind Stone. Anister got second in a challenge. Got 2 challenge top 8 with 80 cards Amulet. Wow. Amazing. Okay, so I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unfortunately, these aren't lands that make me cast Ulamog. Thinking about bottoming them all here. You enjoyed the pre-modern video? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's Auto Mango's Workshop. We play pre-modern. Ooh, nice. Wiggins Labyrinth is the card that's gonna let me cast Ulamog here. 2, 3, 6, 8, 10. Yes, I recounted and the math is mathing. So I can cast Ulapog, which we have an emote here on twitch.tv/Andrea Mengucci. I have to think about what to exile. I'm thinking about 2 Amulets of Vigor. Wouldn't. If I blow up lands, they just have a Lotus Field anyway. Alright, we won a game. As I said, you just thought not seared escape shift and won. If I didn't have thought not seer, I would have lost this game. They just never found the card I needed to find. I can take out all this dust in this matchup for Karn Liberated. Dismember, I think is a bad one. I'm putting May play Drive the Elysian Grove. I don't know. Flute can name the 1/3 that reanimates. And same goes for Tormod's Crypt. So I guess Dismember is bad. It plays Dryad. It does. Hmm. Maybe I can take a Palantir in this matchup. I'll have one Dismember. Let's go. New Spear stops some Scale Shift lines. Sure. But yeah, it's as I said multiple times, just a bad card. I want to only have it against extreme combo decks. Like Cascade, Neoform, Storm, things like that. Otherwise, it's just a very bad card. Okay, what does this hand do? It's not great. Playing against Amulet, who's mulligan, and I have Thought here. I don't know. Maybe I should just mulligan to a turn 3 Tron, something like that. Well, this is very good. Keep. What do we bought? Maybe Karn, actually, because I cited out. I guess I have the Stone Brain for Karn. Maybe Mindstone does nothing. Hmm. How does Draining Sphere stop Scale Shift? Because they have to like play Summoner's Pact with Tolaria West. Anyway, I think Mind Stone could be the bottom here. No, maybe not. Maybe it's just Karn. Is it Karn? Karn can't be Karn. Maybe it's just land. I just get and I just hope to draw more lands because this deck has a lot of lands. Yeah, let's do that. A 7-drop instead of a land. One of the many. Preordain. Okay. I'm gonna go Mind Stone. But it has once again 2 amulets of vigor. Oh, crazy Mike. You ask, do I like commander format? It's a casual format. I grew up playing competitive Magic, so it's not for me. I'm not the target of commander. I only like competitive Magic. I like efficient cards. I don't know. It's just not. It's not for me. It's for the new Magic wave that it's very popular. I'm just not part of it. Okay. Once again, I'm in front of a situation where I think the only outs I have is just Thanos here and hope for the best. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Berlin soon next week. And once again, I'll play Commander. I'm actually gonna play Pauper Commander there. But that's fine. That's work. That's VEEDEO. Okay, opponent draws a land. Once again, just Thanos here hoping for the best, and it did work. Hello from USA. It's 3 a.m. Hello USA. It is 10 a.m. here. You make a construct. You bin the card. Dismember. I did miss a land drop that I bottomed. Could have bottomed the card instead, maybe. Oh, I think my play here is just K command double. Yeah, it's K command double. K command double. The classic. New best series. Yeah, the best series ever is actually gonna be Dual Commander. Okay. Wiggins Labyrinth is on A Devour I don't want, for sure. Uh, Blue-green Manifest deck. Yeah, I made a video with it. I guess 2 videos with it. If you go on YouTube and write Andrea Mengucci video, I have a video every day for the past 3 years. And it's usually modern, so lots of content there if you like the modern format. I'm thinking about what to get with card. I only have 5 mana, so I can't do much with it. I guess I can +1 and dismember. No, I can't. Oh no, I can. I can. All right, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I can +1 on one of these amulets and then dismember it. That's a cool play. I'll do that. Quantum Riddler is good. I think played it with Dingo in the past. The videos are up already. He was playing some Quantum Riddlers and they did not feel very good. I think I'm gonna draw K command. Ugin down here. With Karn Liberated. Sorry, Karn Grey Creator. Stick it up on an amulet. And then I can pass. Quantum Reader has been putting up results in challenges lately. Alright, then I guess I can try it again. Pass. Yeah. I have time to dismember. Maybe I should I dismember now? Let me see what they do with Saga first. It depends what they draw, of course. If they draw a Titan, I lost. I can't dismember the amulet. Yes, I know. I did this line to do that. I want to see what they do with Saga, because they have priority, and then I can dismember. First, I want to see what they do with Saga. Played Amulet on Mango's Workshop 2 weeks ago with Simon. Alright, let's go ahead and dismember this now. Aren't Chalice on 0? Do I even have Chalice in the sideboard? I don't have Chalice in the sideboard. But yes, Chalice on 0 would have been good here. How do I see standard format right now? I don't play standard. Cave. 3 mana. What do you have? Oh, you sack the cave. Okay, interesting. Have you drawn Titan? See me grow chamber. Okay, you already made a land drop this turn. Can you accomplish anything? Oh, you can cast Escape? Otawari Land. Okay. So their hand is I'm your Battleman's Misty Otawara mystery card. Razor. Okay. Okay, so their hand is fully mapped. They didn't have 2 green for Scape Shift? I have Misty in there, no? I take another Hedge Maze, sure. Otawara thought was your draw card. Uh-huh. Okay, now we have Karn. I can go for Stone Brain on Primeval Titan. But then I don't have the mana. It depends. If I draw a land, I have the mana to play Thanateer. We'll see. They concede. Oh, because they drew Titan. I would have gone draw step. Alright, we'll never know. But I would have gone. I think I would have it depends what I draw. Maybe if I Thanateer the Primeval Titan, I don't Stone Brain the Titan. I don't know what would have done. Maybe, oh, look at coding. True, look at coding, and I just start stone raining your lands. Yeah, for sure. All right, well, we lost to a good matchup. We beat a bad matchup. I guess they added 20 cards to their deck to make it worse, but still. Okay, let's go. Round number 4. Hand solid. Keep. Coziest command on top of my deck. Ooh, that would have been good. Hello, Chris. Good morning. Island? Is that Merfolk? Island Ewermite. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so Ornithopter. Mox Opal. Ether Spellbomb. Okay, I'm gonna go map. I don't have might, but I guess I have a second map. Chris, I'm gonna come to Copenhagen soon. I don't remember if you live in Copenhagen or just somewhere in Denmark. But I'm gonna be there at there's a Flesh and Blood tournament. Okay, Thought Monitor. Ever considered a combo with Urza's Incubator and Mirror Retriever? Never. But I'm like a huge net decker, so I'm definitely not the targets for these questions. Maybe it's more of a aspirant spike thing. Yeah, Simon's gonna be commentator. Yeah. Yeah, I'll arrive on Thursday. So actually, yeah, I want to do some sightseeing. I remember Copenhagen being beautiful in summer. Old play not killing the map. Yeah, I agree. Our opponent's just going off here. Look how many things they have. And unfortunately, we don't play what's it called? Oblivion Stone anymore, but instead we have all this dust. Yeah, this is the new card that I've made 2 videos with this card already. Oh, Codinci. Va bene. They're going off. Look how many things they have into play. We have the O Stone in the Saber to wish for with card. I want to say we don't. Yeah, we have some random card like Sky Sovereign and Card Liberated though. All right. Mm-hmm. Tower. And now? And now what? I guess I can go Fleshraker Thoughtless here. They have a card in hand. It could be anything. If it's a land, though, it's just actually super bad because I just bounce my Thoughtless to draw a card. I can also just go K Command. K Command. K Command. What am I looking for? What is my deal? What is my deal right now? How do I handle what's going on right now? It's important to have a plan in Magic. What's my plan? Uh, I don't know. I don't know actually. Flesh Raker K Command is your suggestion. Yeah, I was thinking my plan is to win with Flesh Raker. I was thinking that I can go. You want to find Karn, but even if I find Karn, I put a lot of damage into play. Like they're gonna attack me for 7 in the air next turn. I get a 9. Yeah, yeah, Mystery is very good. I've played it in 2 decks. I can go Flesh Raker, K Command. Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna go map first. Let's just do this for now. Hope they don't have Metallic Rebuke. Okay, they bounce. Bottom for sure. What about K Command? I think it's okay. And then I can replay Flesh Raker. Is it worth it? So I don't think it is. I don't think it is. The reason why maybe worth it is that my opponent draws a counter spell. But I think I pass. Yeah, Palantir was alright. We had a couple of flipped an Ulamog with it. I think I'm passing here. don't think it matters much if I play it or not. They have a counter. I can just pay for it extra. The counter is usually Metallic Rebuke. And the Metallic Rebuke is gonna be good anyway. Yeah, we need to find more Flesh Rakers. I'm gonna take 7 here. That was a good draw. The Shaker blocks. The thing is, yeah, I guess it blocks the Awar Might. Because this will fly. I guess not Memnite. Yeah, maybe I should have played Flesh Raker just to block. They play Pinnacle Emissary. They play Shadow Spear. And attack. I think I have to just take and hope to go off next turn. I don't know if it's possible though, but we will see. Yeah, just take it. That's a lot of damage. I go to 7, I believe. If I counted well. And now, we'll see. Kaogin's Labyrinth. Alright. Let's begin. I go Eldrazi for Shraker. Put an F6. I'm gonna play Closest Command Large. Max. Max K command. They have no cards in hand, so 7. We have to find more Flesh Rakers. See if I find it. Is it lethal already? Maybe. We'll see. I mean, I'm doing it anyway. I bottom all these 7 cards. So I'm only looking for the Valerian Flesh Raker here. Anti-actual Vestige. Sorry, anti-casual Vestige. It's not what I want right now. Let's play more Kozak's command. X equals 6. I'm gonna make 7 tokens. You go to 5. Done. Oh, still no. I still do not find a Galarian Flesh Raker. Right, so my opponent is going to take here 6 damage down to 5. The next question is, do I have lethal if they're on 5? 7. You think it's 7 damage? Is it 7? I think it's 6. Because this was X equals 6. 1 damage was already dealt, I believe. So opponent is at 5. What can I do? I can play... You think I haven't dealt? So it's... Why are you guys naming random cards? They're not in what I have. Like... Is there a chance I survive? If I go Ugin? Macaroni? Thank you for the prime sub. Is there a chance if I survive if I go Ugin? Mapstone Thornotseer. Mapstone Thornotseer is lethal. Is it? Whenever you cast a colorless spell, you make a token. Another colorless creature enters, it deals 1. So Thornotseer is 2 damage. Every spell is lethal. Each spell is 2 damage. Maybe in paper each spell is 2 damage, but on Magic Online the spell need to be creature to deal damage. It depends though. Like it really depends how much damage I'm dealing right now. I don't know if I've dealt already 1 damage here. That's the big question. Have I already dealt 1 damage? Huh? Because if I deal 7 now, I win. I have lethal. You think I've already dealt 1 damage. So I'm only dealing 6 damage right now. So my opponent is at 5. Warp Vestige, Thornotseer. Do I have enough mana for that? Do I have enough mana for that? So map is free and it's 1 damage. You guys are right here. I think I got lethal with the warp, actually. I think I got lethal with warp here. I've got lethal with warp here. So opponent's at 5. I go map because it's free. I think also Mind Stone is free if I'm not mistaken. That's 3. Then I go Anti-Casual Vestige, you go to 1. Yeah. I think we won because of this card here. Right? End of turn, we win. Actually, we don't. No, I'm wrong here. We don't win. Oh, no, we do. Goes to 1. Pass. Right. Pass. This dies. Draw card. Put this into play. And it's lethal. Wow. Crazy. This was not easy to find lethal here. I could also play Thoughts here. True. I also had 4 mana. True. I also had 4 mana. Didn't need to do that. But I guess. It's cool. I would have dealt 1 more if I cast it. Yeah, you're right. Nice, though. Turn 4 kill from 20 life. Yeah. I mean, Fleshraker Kuze's command is good. And also, I dug 13 cards and didn't find a second copy of Fleshraker. With 2 Fleshraker, it's super easy. You can't lose. With 1 Fleshraker, it's a lot harder. All right. Now, what do we do? Sideboard against Affinity. All this does seems bad. I'm waiting patiently for people to suggest to bring in Trinisphere once again. I guess I can bring in random card liberated just as a 7-drop to keep the high count for the Wiggins Labyrinth. You like Flute? Yeah, I know you guys like those card disadvantage cards. Twitch chat is so addicted to card disadvantage. I can't resist. No, it's fine. Flute is better. It also looks at the opponent hand sometimes. Walking Ballista, maybe. Maybe it's better than Card Liberated. I mean, Card Liberated is really awful. All right, let's do this. Be fair, I asked you to. I mean, just because in every matchup I've played today, people suggested Trinisphere, and this opponent plays actual 0-drop. Okay, let's go. Game 2. Opponent goes Spider-Man Street Go, much less impressive than the previous game. I have 2 Karn the Great Creator, which should be very strong against Affinity. Ada, once again for the Pinnacle Emissary line, into Solga Lantern, into Ornithopter, into Ornithopter. Wanna stop? Okay. Ooh, I got Tron. Okay. Definitely Tron a lot these days. Draw with Soul Guide. Oh, no. Top Monitor, turn 2, very strong. Sorry, turn 3, not turn 2. And then I think I have Consign to Memory for my cards. I haven't got Consign to Memory at all this league. That's crazy. And you have more zeros, I guess. Hope it's not Mox Opal. Mm-hmm. I don't think Karn Great Creator does much here. You like the paper channel with Tommy? Nice. Thank you, thank you. Let's see what to do now. Oh, Jonobino. Okay, so I got 7 mana. Time to look at the Cyber once again. I can flute the Pinnacle Emissary. I don't know how good it is, though. I have the Filigree Silex in the sideboard. That's gonna clean. It's gonna do a nice cleaning. So for sure, we're gonna do that. Can I go Fleshraker Karn? No, I can't. Explosives on 0. Yeah, it's basically the same, right? Filigree Silex is basically explosive here. I don't think I want to go Flesh and Karn. I want to definitely kill this board so I on top with Karn. Karn shuts off Darksteel Citadel. So let's go Karn. Map Silex, go. I'll tap this now. Map go. And now it's going to be very hard for them to win, I think, because I will untap with Karn. Anticausal Vestige did fine. It wasn't anything particular, but yeah, Colorless Tron has always been strong. I made a video with it last week as well. It's a good deck. I think it's a very good deck. And obviously, very swingy, right? If you turn 3 Tron is it's much better than if you don't turn 3 Tron. In theory, should have a good matchup against Boros. In practice, we lost to Boros. So Boros is always the big question, right? Everyone says they have a good matchup against it, then they end up losing to it. All right, they just go Pinnacle Emissary. I guess attack Karn. Okay. Gonna go Flesh Raker. Uh, can destroy Arxus Citadel for fun. Play new Karn. And then what? I can actually play Trinosphere now. Yeah, I think it's good idea. Buongiorno Ferrucci. Come va? Yeah, let's go Karn Trinosphere. Let's choose the new one. Before, I guess I can play Map. And then I go Trini. And pass. I'll chum block the Pinnacle Emissary, one of the spawn, and take 3. Karn goes down to 2, and I can play Sky Sovereign, ping the Tottenham Monitor, and then I think the game is probably going to be over. Yeah, opponent concedes. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. I think 4 matches enough. I think Alfred will be happy. Thoughts? Thoughts? Good. Good thoughts. Good vibes. Had fun playing Palantir. Good deck. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time.